Benny, this is Ralph on the line.
Who is Ralph?
Benny. You mean you don't have my number in your phone?
Oh, please forgive me. How you doing?
I'm fine. And you? I actually want to, say I heard what happened and I'm really very sorry. I mean, how callous my friend could be.
Oh, that was in the past now.
Oh, thank God you reasoned this way. I would like to see you tomorrow in my place for something very important.
I hope it's not for the issue at hand.
Oh, not at all, not at all, not at all. Far away from that.
Okay. See you in the morning.
Alright, see you. Take care of yourself, huh?
Bye, dear.
Yeah.
He said his name is Ralph. He wants to see me tomorrow and that I think he's one of Dillian's friends.
That's my husband's best friend. You can't go there.
Don't bother yourself, okay? I promise him I'll come in the morning. Just describe how he looks and what he needs. I'll go and handle it.
I think I have to speak to him.
Okay.
The devil has used me. Could you allow the devil to use me like this? Benita, please come back. I still love you. Please, God. God. Please, forgive me. Forgive me. Not even bothering to mention your name because I stopped worshiping them when it became obvious that I couldn't have his child. Now the devil has used me. I have realized that you did not forsake me. Rather, you tested my faith. Please, God. Now that you have given me a child, I will worship you all the days of my life. I will love you. I just pray that this child becomes a son. God, please, let it be a son.
I don't know what your problem is and I don't want to know. Get out of my house now. Get out! Please.
Please. Yesterday, I noticed that my wife Benita was pregnant before I sent her home.
And then? What do you want me to do about it? What?
I went to the house to ask her back, but the mother said no.
That serves you right. That serves you right!
Please. I want to see if there is any way you come with me to their house. I know if the mother sees your face, she will have a change of mind and give me back Benita. Please, you have to help me.
Dillian, you're stupid. You must be out of your mind to think that I, Michael, will go out there and solicit for you after all the insults you heaped on my personality. I warned you, but you would not listen. You thought life was one straight fun road. Maybe this will help prove you wrong. Get out of my house.
Please, please, my dear brother. I know I have wronged God and man, especially you. Please find a place in your heart to forgive me, please.
You want me, Michael, to forgive you? That I should forgive you? Have you forgotten that you said I tied your wife's womb?
That was a mistake.
Have you also forgotten that you said we weren't brothers? That we were from different mothers? Stand up and get out of my house! Get out of my house!
Please,
my daughter-in-law, we want you to be here because what we have come is to know how we can call back the insult my son poured on your face. Actually, he has expressed to us how sorry he is. But we reasoned it will be good if he does the same before the person he offended directly, and that is you, my daughter.
Mama, I'm very sorry. No, I know that you are not the one that I insulted directly, but I said I must ask you for forgiveness first because you are the mother.
Am I the one you offended?
No, I know that you are not the one I offended directly, but I said I must ask you for forgiveness first because you are the mother.
That has no relevance. That is Benita. Go and apologize to her. Well, I have also had time to talk with my daughter. We have forgiven you.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
It is said, if there's no sin, there will be no forgiveness.
Mama, thank you. God will bless you. Sister, God will bless you.
Thank you. Well, thank you, my in-laws. This shows that this is a very good Christian family. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, my in-law.
Where will we go? And shall give her 2 days to prepare. Then the husband will come and take her.
Why?
I thought you said you've forgiven him.
Of course I've forgiven him. But I did not say my daughter will live with him again.
Hey!
Yes. Well, let him live in that his palace. And allow my daughter to live here with me in this ghetto until she has her baby. I don't want her to have this miscarriage.
Mama, I have given my word on this. I will never touch her again.
Please.
Benny, I promise I won't touch you again.
No!
My in-law, the only thing that has no solution in this life is death. And yet we bury the dead. We have given you our word. If any such thing happens again, none of us here will come. None!
Anita, what do you have to say? Sister, Mom, please let's forgive him. You know, since I came back, I've not been myself. I love him so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for forgiving me. Huh?
Thank you.
That is why it is said, what God has joined together.
What name would we give this child? If it's a boy. Hello, Helen, come. I'll take you out. What name? This is a boy. I will name him Springy. I prefer Precious. Yes? What can I do for you?
I've come to see you.
What for?
Let's talk outside. It's not an open thing.
No. Talk. This is my wife. And we don't hold any secret for each other.
So she came back. Anyway, I'm pregnant for you.
Hey! This must be a joke, right? Huh? See, before I blink my eyes, you are out of this house. Now.
You are not serious.
Oh. Well, you know I'm never a serious person. Haruna! Haruna! Uga! Come.
Yes, Uga.
Haruna, I have a job for you now.
What are you?
Yeah. I want you to carry this thing that calls herself witch outside the gate. Now.
How can you labor? What my wife will talk me to the village? Stand myself up. Witches, no way, what I call me. Am I crazy? I ain't watching myself here. Get myself up. Number one, number two, why? That is my job. Say that. Am I crazy?
Can you imagine this? Did they send her? I don't even know her. No. No, please. See, Benny, I don't know her. I'm honest.
I don't know. I should believe.
See, you've got to believe this. Oh, wait, please.
Excuse me.
Please. Don't want to put you now. Please. I don't know her. Tell me the truth. Honestly, I've not met her before.
Sure, the baby's not yet.
No. What's happening? You know each other? No, it's just that I have not seen a woman in your house before, so this is like a surprise.
Oh, that? Well, it's just change.
Okay.
I saw this pretty damsel and I decided to pick her. So, well, this is Dora, my fiancée. Dora, meet Delian, my friend.
It's a pleasure.
Smile.
Please do sit down. Make yourself comfortable. It's alright, everything.
I'm sick and tired of this nonsense.
My waist. My waist.
It's okay.
My waist.
It's okay.
My waist.
It's okay. I won't touch you. I won't touch you again. Are you okay now?
When you destroy your body, you have destroyed your soul.
Sorry, it's okay.
Why do you waste your life? What you sow is what you will reap. Change your ways, change your life. When you destroy your body, you have destroyed your soul. Change your ways, change your life. Oh. When you destroy your body, you have destroyed your destiny. Change your ways, change your life. Oh. When you destroy your body, you have destroyed your soul.
Do you know that since Benita came into this compound, I've not touched her? I mean, as husband and wife.
Why? What is she afraid of?
I don't know. I can't even sense her problem.
Do you want me to talk to her?
Mom, please, if you can, do that for me.
I will. Do you know all these things lies on you? That's the way a man talks to his wife when she starts behaving funny. You know that, you know? Mom. At least make her happy.
Mom, you cannot understand. There is no way, there is no strategy that I have not used. To me, I feel that she has not even forgiven me.
It's not true. But you know women now, maybe she's waiting for you to, you know, hey, I'll talk to her. On how I suck you,
Mom, I'm not enjoying anything. The white men, they say that the taste of the pudding is in the eating. How can I be enjoying it when I'm not eating it?
You still eat it. In fact, I'm happy that you people are, you know, you people have come together again.
all my friends are now pregnant for Dillium.
What? How did that happen?
I don't know. The other time, I gave them his number. But I don't know how the pregnancy came about.
Oh, shit. How can you do a thing like that? Expose his numbers to those girls. Okay, fine. They are not pregnant. What are they going to do now? Get married to him? I thought you were a big girl. See, at times you behave like an insane person. How can you do a thing like that?
It's not my fault. I gave them the numbers. I didn't know they were going to go this far.
What was the game plan? What do you have in mind exposing his numbers to those girls? Now look, as far as I'm concerned, those girls are now your responsibilities. Okay?
Get pregnant.
Have you seen what Padita and mom did to me? We discussed and agreed that Padita will not go and live with my husband. When I called her, she told me that she's in my husband's house. What kind of nonsense is that?
Benita, please take it easy. I'll go see mom right away. But don't think otherwise. Because I know Padita is no fool.
Sister, let her come back to the house, which was the initial plan.
Okay, don't worry. I'll talk her into coming back to the house. Hello? Dita, how can you do a thing like that? That is not our initial plans. You were not supposed to live with him. You were supposed to be with mom until you deliver.
Listen, Benny. The pressure was too much on us. And he came with his kinsman. Mom had to let me go. That's all.
What if he...
Don't bother yourself, okay? Don't get yourself so worried. I wouldn't let him touch me in any way. Okay? Helen? 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 Best I ever had. Oh my God.
Mom, why did you allow Padita to go and stay in my husband's house? When you feeling that my husband might take her as me and would touch her? It's an abomination.
My daughter, I'm sorry about all that. But I want you to know that your sister is a very sensible fellow. She wouldn't want to incur the wrath of God. Besides, she has given us her word that she will not do it.
Mama, I am not in support. Padita should come back. No one trusts the closeness of the goat and the yam. You know my sister loves men. Don't be surprised, she might be the one that will seduce him.
How can you say such abominable thing about somebody who has given her life because of love and understanding she has for you? Let me tell you, Barita would have aborted that baby and continued with her normal life. Although she stands a chance of losing her own life too. But all the same, she has shown you so much love. You shouldn't talk evil about her. She hasn't done anything wrong to you.
What difference does it make, Mom? She who loves men sleeps with them. Pure ED.
It's okay. Huh? It's okay. It's all for good.
I'll eat it later. Just give me a glass of water. How is my husband? Shh. He's upstairs. Thank you. You may leave now.
Okay, ma.
I can't even bear your presence in this house. How do you mean? My presence here is just to step light to matrimonial home. If you're having a problem with that, I can just walk up, pack my things and leave. No, that's not what I mean.
Barita, you are here. You're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine. I haven't seen my sister for a long time. Sorry. She said she just wants to know how I'm doing.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. Listen, I'm late for an appointment. Yeah. Huh? Take care, okay?
Okay, baby. Bye-bye.
Take care of the house, huh? And my baby. Paddy, will you be staying for the night?
No. No, she's leaving. She's not.
Okay, when you go, extend my business to your mom and Bruce. Take care, huh?
Bye now.
Pleasure. Love you.
Was that not a kiss? That's all you could get. And just get yourself hooked up, okay? God, look at what you're doing to me. Before my very eyes, my husband kissed another woman. And I still have to pretend all is well. Who knows what they're doing behind the closed door? Just stop it. That's not the right place to say this thing. What if he walks in now? What are you going to do? Do you mean he does not touch you at night? Don't just mock my intelligence. What's your problem? You're not even pitying me for carrying this bastard in my womb for you. If not for you, I would have littered this thing that I call a baby. Well, I would have gotten on with my life a long time ago. And I'm going to undergo a miserable burden of 9 months just to deliver this bastard. Let me tell you, I'm only carrying this baby to save your marriage. And I will not leave it and walk up. Okay, don't just... Don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It's okay. Why are you crying? Huh? You're crying. It's okay. Just look. I will save your marriage for you, okay? Don't stop it. My sister is so worried about my stay here. When I've not even thought of the ruin I've plugged myself in. Come to think of it, can I be able to leave this beautiful mansion after delivery? Fine man. Beautiful life. Servants at my beck and call. cash whenever I want it. When the going was good for Benita, she never accepted they have money. But now I can see it. I can feel it. And I'm sure of it. I loved this man. I've restrained myself from sex now for over 9 months. No, I can't hold it anymore. I think I'll start mounting my bed. I should bear with her, that she will continue her duty the way she's doing it now. Come in the morning, perform her duties, then go back for other things. And come back when necessary.
Okay. I'll understand, so long as she's here when needed.
You know, Pata is always feeling like a baby. She needs someone to be with her. She can't be alone in the house.
Patita. But she could go and live with Rose.
Let's calm down, please. Let's talk about another thing.
This boy is very handsome, just like his father. Huh?
Yes.
He resembles me, that's facially. But the only problem is that he has your color. He's your dark color.
Yes. Baby.
Did you see the Gillian son? He has his nose, his eyes, everything.
Don't worry. When I give birth to this woman, it will surprise you because he is going to be your carbon copy.
And do you know one thing? Gillian is such a lucky man. The child came at the appointed time when you almost lost hope. Hey, what's it? What's it?
Just below the abdomen.
Oh, so sit down. Just take it easy. Maybe walking is no longer good for your condition.
You worry too much. I'll be fine. Just get me a glass of water.
Take care of yourself.
How are you? Mama, I'm cool. You can see your son is cool. Mama, I'm cool. been meaning to say this. This country is stagnant. This country, I just can't understand. Since I left this country and now I'm in this country, things are just the same way they were before I left this country. Stagnant. The same today, the same tomorrow, and maybe eternity, the same thing. Mama, dear. Mama, you need to go out and see what's happening overseas.
Bill, that is not our problem now. Anyway, Bill, I want to talk to you about something very important. You see, your father is no more, and you are the only son I have among my children. So, I want you to use this opportunity to look for a wife to marry. I mean, we have good girls here. Look around and choose for yourself a lovely wife. A wife that will give you love, peace, understanding, and a caring wife.
The mom, you worry too much. Huh? It's barely 5 days that I came back to this country, and the topic of our discussion now is marriage.
That is my problem. You know I don't have any other person except you.
I have a surprise for you.
Surprise? What is the surprise? Tell me.
When the time comes now.
No, Bill, tell me now. You know I hate surprises and suspense, so I want you to tell me what is the surprise.
Okay. The mom. Before I left this country, I was dating a girl. I impregnated this girl, Mama.
Pregnanted?
Yes.
But you didn't tell me.
Mama, the whole thing was, it wasn't a planned thing, Mama. And according to my calculation, if my calculations are right, it's 9 months plus now. And that means she must have delivered the baby.
Teacher! Teacher! Are you sure?
Mama,
Bill, come.
Mama, you keep saying sure. Have I turned out to... I'm not a joker now. Or do I look like a joker? I'm serious, Mama. I'm serious.
Okay.
I'm serious. And you know what, Mama? The problem actually was that she informed me about her pregnancy the same day I was waiting for the airport. And really, I didn't take the whole thing serious. But when I got to the US, I tried to reach this girl. I called and called. But she didn't pick my call.
Hey! Baby.
Eventually, the only day she even picked the call, she sounded just like a stranger. Who is this? Who is on the line? Mama, you know how things are overseas now. You know, calling somebody all the way from overseas and the person is sounding as if, you know.
Anyway, do you know where she lives?
Mama, I know where she lives now.
Do you know her name?
Her name?
Yes.
Padita.
Padita, Padi what?
Mama, I said Padita.
Padita. Okay, that means we will arrange to go and visit her.
Mama, we'll go there. But, you know, first thing tomorrow morning I'm going to Lagos. When I'm back from Lagos, Mama, we'll go for Padita.
So, you made a promise now that we'll go and look for her?
Definitely, Mama.
Okay.
Definitely. So, forget this. Worry. I know you're after your grandchildren. I know how you feel, Mama.
I've come to ask you to warn Benita. She's trying to put trouble and fire in this family.
Benita, please. Calm down, eh? What is the matter now?
Can you believe that she came to my husband's house and asked me when I would be leaving so that she could come in? Can you imagine that?
Is that too bad?
Mom, our purpose of asking her to go and replace me in my husband's house is to help deliver this child. Now the child is delivered. Is it wrong for me to ask her to go so I can come in and replace and take my position? Unless I forget. Stop using that word, my husband. Hi. Please, my children. We have worked so hard to get this far.
Do not let us spoil everything we have passed through all these years because of lack of patience.
Please.
Daddy. Sorry. Now, Benita.
Mom.
If you go now and replace her, has it occurred to you that she will hand over this child to you?
Yes.
So, how do you intend to breastfeed him in the presence of his father if he cries?
I'll feed him with naan.
My child, we are talking out of inexperience. Breastfeeding is very essential for this baby at this stage. Please, just calm down. Let your sister finish her work.
So you're not planning with Padita to cheat on me? Mom, I need to go back to my husband's house. I'm tired of being suffering like a spinster.
And you have me suffer like a mother.
Look, Padita, if you don't hand over this baby to me and get out of my husband's house, I will go straight to him and tell him you're Padita and not his wife.
Do it. Then you see that you succeeded in digging your grave. Then your husband will know that you're nothing but a barren woman. And this child is not his. Let me tell you that.
You're calling me a barren woman?
Yes, that's what you are. Shut up, both of you. Just shut your mouths up. What is the matter with you? Benita, how can you be so ungrateful to your sister after all she did for you?
Mom, please, Mama, don't tell me anything. Ungrateful fool.
Mom, can you see that?
Be quiet.
You work this out, Vicker.
I'll go to my husband's house and tell him. Enough is enough.
Paddy, baby! He's dead. Come and give me a hug.
Mom, I have to go now. No, you'll soon be back.
Let us come in and you want to leave again.
Yes, there's nobody in the house.
Take things easy with your sister, eh?
Okay, well, I'll sort things out. But just one
Daddy! Daddy! Bye-bye. I'll come and see you, okay?
Okay.
Take care of people.
Okay, Mama.
You're just crying, eh? I'm impressed.
I said...
We're here to see the child.
I said I'm Benita.
I'm serious. That is the child.
I said I'm Benita. God knows drum.
Padita, my love. You download the child already.
I'm not Padita.
No. See? Exactly 9 months, I flew back. Come on.
I told you I'm not Padita. See Padita here now. She told me that you left her. Is it 1 year ago or 9 months?
So what is happening now?
Bill.
I'm so sorry. I called you. I thought you had forgiven me. Huh? Come on. I'll make it up to you. My love.
Don't you dare touch me!
Come on, Benita. I'll just go now.
So what is happening?
Is that... Let's go, let's go.
Here.
Who is he? Huh?
I don't want this man to see me. Let's go inside.
Then who is he?
I don't know.
Young man. Who are you and why do you barge into my compound like a common thief?
Point of correction. My name is Bill. B-I-L-L. And in this circumstance, you're the thief here. Because you have something that belongs to me. Wait.
Bill, calm down. Calm down. Young man, I can see that you are brilliant and wise. But can't you see the true resemblance of this child? How does he resemble you? Anyway, the fact is that the girl you called your wife deceived you. She didn't tell you the truth. So you better go back to her and find out the truth. Bill, take the child out of this place.
This person he calls Benita is not Benita. She's Padita. What? And this child, you look at the face. Just take a good look at the face. Just look at the resemblance. Young man, like you called me initially, that child is my son. I impregnated her before I left for the US. Mama.
Hey! My grandchild. Talk now.
I started to cry without even enough. Where is my son?
What is he talking about?
I don't know. I'm the sister.
Okay, let me get some injection that will let him rest.
Adita, what have you not done to me? Has your sister Benita not done to me? After all my love, I birthed another man's son. I birthed another man's son. I birthed another man's son. Another man's.
You see it? When I was trying to advise you to be patient, you thought I was a fool. See?
I didn't understand you.
How could you? How could you? I had always taught the two of you that unity and patience are the watchwords for a successful family. Now, see it. You have succeeded in ruining yourself and ruining him. You see it?
Mom, please do not despise me at this critical stage. I have made the mistake. How do we correct it?
Anyway, just pick up courage. Go and apologize to him in the hospital on your knees. I'm sure he will forgive you.
Mommy, you will kill me. Please, Mommy, you have to go with me. This is my home.
can I face him myself? How can I face him? I have also wronged him because I cannot deny that I did not know that he was living with Padita at your own expense. So I can face him. Well, maybe you should go to your sister Rose. She'll be able to assist you, okay?
Mom, please, Mom. Mom, please. You have to go, please. Mom, please.
I don't know what to do. I can't face him myself. I have also wronged him. What do you want me to do? My presence won't be any better. Just let your sister Rose take you there. I don't know how to face him. I'm not innocent too. I've all wronged him. Rose will be better. Just go with Rose.
I'm sorry all these things are happening to you. But one thing I want to let you know is this. Just put yourself together, okay? With the state you are in now, what you need now is just put yourself together, and for now, you forget about child or wife, forget everything and then concentrate, put yourself together, okay? All will be well. See, I'm coming to see you just this evening, alright? Please, you take care of yourself.
Thank you so much. Could you please do me a favor of telling Alicia that I want to see her?
Okay, I'll do that for you.
Immediately.
I'm coming to see you.
Okay, thank you, yeah.
Alright, take care.
Bye.
Come and sit down.
What have you come here to do?
Please, I'm sorry. The devil is...
The devil will bury you when I kill you if you don't leave this house now!
My daughter, please come. Have your seat.
Mama? Mama, what? You should do what? Sit in my house?
I will not be here and allow things to go wrong. 5 hours ago, a tragic event occurred here, before our very eyes. Please, I will not want it to repeat itself. Biko, Bill, eh? Bill, if you really love this child as a father, you must accept the mother, because he needs her. He needs her to grow. He needs her for everything. He needs her motherly care. Biko. I even praised this girl. After all, if it were to be others, they will abort the pregnancy. But because of the love she has for you and for the child, she did not abort the pregnancy. Please, forgive her.
Mama, she
disappointed and denied me in your presence. And now you're preaching of forgiveness, Mama.
Please, I know. But nobody is perfect. I know we all lie. After all, before you travel to America, you lied to American embassy that you were married.
Mama, that's a different setting, Mama. It's quite different from what we are saying now.
I know, but forgive her.
Please, I'm sorry. I won't try it again.
For the sake of this child.
Mama, I'm going outside. I can't take this.
Forgive her, please. Remember, come and carry your child. Come and carry your child. Baby, my grandchild.
For me then in your school.
Yeah, Jane and the other girls.
Yes. You know, they came back to me, about 6 of them. Yes, they say that they are pregnant for me. But because that witch came back to my life in disguise, I scared them away. Please, can you help me get them back? I need them and their children.
Dillion, I don't think that will be possible. Because they all aborted the babies.
Oh
my God. Please. You don't have to think about this right now. Because all those girls, they were game girls. How are we even sure that those pregnancies belongs to you?
They are my children.
You're not sure, Dillion. Please. We are not sure of it. You have to put yourself together. Please. Come on, tell me exactly what happened. Why did he collapse?
You know that the child Madam gave birth to is not Uncle's son. The real father came today with his mother and they took the child along with them.
No! You mean the child is not my grandson?
Mommy, that was what happened though.
No! Mommy! Are you there? Chidi! Mommy, wake up! Chidi!
Mr. David, we have a little problem. What problem? Your mother was rushed into a hospital 2 days ago.
My mother? Where is she?
Calm down. She'll be fine. It's only a collapse. One of your servants that brought her here said that she collapsed when certain news were delivered to her in your house.
Please, where is she? Can I see her?
That won't be necessary now. The most important thing now is that she needs blood. And considering the time she gets a donor, we can commence transfusion.
Then take mine. I can donate just to save my mother's life.
Huh? It's okay. In that case, I will ask the nurse to collect your blood sample so that we can run some tests to understand that it's so vital before we can commence transfusion. I pray your blood group matches with ours.
Doctor, we are all the same. We are both AA. Doctor, are you ready for the blood?
I'm sorry, we can no more collect your blood for the transfusion.
Why?
Mr. Dillion, from the test carried out, the suspicious that you are HIV positive. What? No.
This can't be true.
Science cannot be wrong. It's lie. No, they can't be wrong. It's true. Hi. Sure. Sure. Take it easy, take it easy. It's not the end of your life. It's okay. That is not the end of your life. Come on. It's not the end of your life. Take it easy. Come and see you later.
Please, we are sorry. I know we've offended you, but we were all looking for your happiness. Please forgive us. We are sorry.
That was the worst happiness I ever had. Because you exposed me to danger in search of happiness.
Darling, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please. Forgive me. Dillian, that deceit does not mean that Benita loves you less. Please, forgive us. Forgive her. Please. Why?
Because the doctor just told me that HIV positive.
What? It can't be, baby. It can't.
No! It's again! What did you just say? Benita! Benita, get up! Leave her! Leave her! Get up! Get up! Get up! Hey! HIV! Don't walk! Do that! HIV!
Allowing this issue to weigh you down. Ralph, my world has crumbled. How do you mean? The worst has happened. Talk to me. What happened? I am positive. I am HIV positive. What?
It's a lie. Just tell me it's a lie. Jesus. 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 I'm finished.
Benny. She's back now.
You're welcome. But thank God she's back now. Hope you're not going to send her out again.
You dare not try it.
No. What's happening? You know each other?
No, it's just that I have not seen a woman in your house before, so this is like a surprise.
Oh,
I'm finished.
what was that look between the both of you? Dora!
Huh?
Talk to me!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, if you know what is good for you now, just tell me the truth.
I said I don't know what you're talking about.
Talk now! Or you want me to do something stupid now?
I think I have it.
You have what?
When we first met and you proposed to me, I didn't allow you to touch me because I felt you were not serious. So when I heard Alicia saying that Dillion desperately needed a child, I saw it as an opportunity. I lured him into getting me pregnant. I thought he was going to marry me. And then we became serious and I didn't know. I didn't have the courage to tell you. So I quickly slept with you just to hide my shame. I'm so sorry to tell you this, but Dillion is the father of my unborn child. And I think I have the virus.
Didn't I? I warned you, but you wouldn't listen. God. God.
I didn't know it would come to this. Now my future is dicey.
Oh. I don't know. Well, at this stage, there is nothing anyone can do for you. Be grateful to God that you found out about it. It's still early. All I'd advise you to do now is to check your CD4 count regularly and consult with your doctor. He will know what best for you to take to enable you live a fairly normal life like every other normal person.
Say that I'm so sorry for all my misunderstanding. I tried to be a good brother, but I was so naive. Please, forgive me. Forgive me. Please.
It's alright. It's alright. Just stand up. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. Don't be consumed by the fact that you're sick. Be
Because from what I heard, it's not the virus that kills, but the mind. The thought that you have the virus. It's alright. It's okay to die. You're not going to die. It's alright. Look, it's okay. Come on, stop this. Stop this. Stop this. It's alright. It's okay. Dillian, stop this. It's alright. It's okay. Shh, shh, shh. It's alright. Shh, shh.
Thank you.